All right, Shalom. Praise going on to go see your heart by Shemiel Shai, by Shemar Kwadash, double honor to the apostles and the elders of great millstone and real well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. A couple of articles that I'm gonna go into today, but this is just another video I want to do, just concerning what's getting ready to happen, man. You know, the spirit of prophecy is heavy. It's heavy right now. You know, the Lord has hit me with a lot of different information before this, this year 2018, the year of prophecy is over. So I want to do these videos, get these articles out, this information out, that brothers can watch, today, tomorrow, throughout the week, just to bring in the spirit of that, the fact that America's getting ready to go down, and a lot of these businesses and things are getting ready to shut down, man. I just did an article on the government shutdown or a video with an article on government shutdown dealing with the food stamps from a couple of days ago, and a lot of things are getting ready to come to a head, man. So this is from CNBC.com. It says mattress firm is the latest retailer to go bankrupt. Here are others that went bust this year. And this is from October 6, 2018. And a lot of brothers and sisters know, some don't. But I'm trying to make this quick as possible. This is just going to give you, I want to just give you the rundown on what's going on and what could possibly happen in the months and weeks to come. So it says nearly a dozen retailers, including including department store chains and shoe brands, have filed for bankruptcy protection so far this year, shuttering many of their stores, if not all of them. The pace is slower than last year, with more than 20 retailers, including Toys R Us, H.H. Gregg, and Gymboree, filed for bankruptcy protection. But it's no less painful for the employees and landlords who find themselves stuck in the middle as the retail landscape continues to evolve. On Friday, Mattress Firm became the latest company to head down this path, as the largest mattress retailer in the U.S. grapples with how to trim its footprint of more than 3,000 stores. It's initially planning to close as many. Matter of fact, this past Friday, I was literally I was in the plaza, right in front of a mattress firm, and it was closed. Okay. Now I'm not sure if they were fully shut down. They may have been liquidating a lot of things, but it wasn't a lot of merchandise in the store. So this is real, man. This is a real thing, man, that's getting ready to affect everybody soon. Okay? All right. Okay, it says on Friday, it says the company owned by Steinhoff International Holdings said it expects to complete a prepackaged restructuring within 45 to 60 days. The closures by mattress firm Toys R Us and other bankrupt brands are only adding to the glut of retail real estate that sits vacant across the U.S. And that's because the elites of the society, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and the rest of these elite banking families, central bankers, the banking families, they're basically shutting this company of America down so they can move towards a new America. It's a new so-called industrial revolution, but it's more of a, because the same thing that happened in the late 1800s, early 1900s with the Industrial Revolution. All right. Large companies, oil cartels and things like that. That's basically what's moving now, but it's moving towards the digital age, the so-called New World Order, where everything is basically going to be supported by 5G technology, the implantable microchip, uh, uh, um, um, the Internet of Things, man. The Internet is changing the world as we know it. Okay, and that's the way that these elites want America to be run. Okay. All right. So let me jump down a little bit. It says, according to a list compiled by Moody's, retailers at risk of defaulting on loan payments and therefore could be forced to file for bankruptcy include 99-cent only stores, Charlotte Russ, Guitar Center, and Payless Shoe Stores, which once filed for bankruptcy protection but later emerged after closing more than 600 stores. Below is the list of retailers that have filed for bankruptcy protection so far this year, some of which have already managed to emerge. Now, before I read off this list, I want to read this prophecy, okay, because the things that are getting ready to take place is all according to the scriptures. This is Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter. All right. Start at verse 1. It says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. So this is saying, remember who, and this talking to you Israelites, remember Yahweh and the son Yahweh Shai and his will and what he has commanded us, because there's going to be the days of evil where there's not going to be any understanding out here. All right, it's going to be a lot of chaos and anarchy here in America. Okay, it says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. All right, you see the government shutdown, the keepers of the house that run this economy, and all right, in this country. All right, you know, things are beginning to look grim. Okay. It says, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease. Who are the grinders? The workers that work these jobs throughout America, man. The unemployment rate is getting ready to go sky high soon because they're shutting this place down. It says, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets. All these different doors of these department stores and retailers are getting ready to be shut, man. All right. It says, when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. The quality of music is low. Okay. You're going to, you know, a lot of people are losing jobs. You know, your alarm clock goes off, but you realize, you know, you don't have a job to go to, or then you go to work and realize you've been laid off. Okay. That's what we're seeing here as a reality here in the U.S. Okay. It says also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fear shall be in the way. It's all kind of fears and reports of people dying and killing and getting killed, and you know, scandals and things all over. You know, reports of terrorist attacks. All right, all throughout America. Fears is changing the way that people think here. All right, it says, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and desire shall fail. That American dream is turned into the nightmare, the American nightmare, man. All right, because man goeth to his long home, and the mourners go about the streets. And people are getting ready to hit the streets and mourn and protest of what's going on here, man. Okay? This is the reality was here, man. So this is you know, just a list of the countries that are going companies and stores that are going bankrupt. Would you have Mattress Firm? You have National Stores. You have Gumps. You have Brookstone. Rockport. Everybody knows Rockport shoes. Okay. Let's see here. It says 9 West. Okay. Claire's. Claire's was a popular store, okay, all over the country. And now this, what it says, filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection in March. Okay, you have the Walking Company, Bonton Stores, Kiko USA, Agachi. All right. Right here it says, here's another article. It's what more from retail. Sears, Mattress Firm, and more. Here are the retailers that went bankrupt in 2018. All right, so this place is done, man. There's not any there's not any way that America is going to be able to come back. This is the what's getting ready to happen. With this economic collapse to come, is going to be the worst that the world has ever seen, and it's going to totally shut this society down. All right, and that's going to be the end of the society and the rulership of the so-called white race, starting with their elites. All right, you Edomites, and then a new kingdom is going to be set up on the earth, which are the kingdom that is the kingdom of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and His Son, Yahweh, and His people, the Israelites, the so-called Black Hispanics and Native Americans. That's just the next kingdom to come. This place is done. All right? So with that, I'm going to say shalom.